Good. All right. We'd like to welcome two-time Procore Championship winner Max Homa into the interview room here. Max, thanks for joining us. Went out and played some holes in the Pro-Am. How was that experience for you today? What's the course look like to you?
Yeah, the course is it's usually really firm. It's not quite as firm, but same thing. Always hard to hit fairways here. It's in really good shape. The greens are pretty perfect. So, yeah, it's kind of a typical week here. As if it gets a little sunnier and the wind blows, I think it could get kind of spicy, but I think it'll be kind of similar to the last handful of years. I got that little bit of rain yesterday, probably softened it a little, but it's still in good shape.
You're about to make your 10th start here at this tournament. Obviously, you love it because you've won twice. Not only that, but what's special about this event for you?
I just think the area, anything in California for me, feels so nice. Got a lot of family support up here and friends. Had 3 of my closest buddies out there today. So I don't know. I'm just lucky, and around the West Coast, a bunch of my friends and family travel. So it just always feels special, and something about like the grass and the air or whatever just kind of feels like home. So typically had success in the state, and we weren't lucky enough to come up here in college or anything, but first time we come to Napa Valley, it's a pretty special place. So I think everybody who comes to this event knows how kind of fortunate we are to be here, and then not only everything else around the golf course, but getting to actually play the tournament's always been a fun one.
All right. If you have any questions, just raise your hand and we'll get you a microphone. We'll start over here with Brody.
Max, just first, I guess, kind of what is the last month have you been up to and whatnot, and kind of how much do you plan on playing this fall as you kind of try to get back into form next year?
Yeah, last month and a half's been pretty hectic. We had a kid a month and 5 days ago, month and 6 days ago. So I've just been going toe-to-toe with my almost 3-year-old. So we had that for a while. Kind of started practicing, I want to say 3 weeks ago probably. So I took 2.5 weeks off. As for the fall, I'm not really sure. Probably plan on playing Mississippi, Japan, and Utah. Hopefully would have locked up the top 100 by then. I'd like to take some time after that to rest and practice, but if not, I'll kind of look at the schedule. But as for now, that's kind of my plan.
Anyone else?
Next, I just wanted to follow on the top 100 thing. That's not a concern for you, though, right? I believe you're exempt anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in the players, so I'd love to get into the players. I mean, I could qualify for that next year too. Also, I just think it's I remember Pat Perez, I think it was, just never lost his card out here or something for so many years. So I'd like to earn my way in the top 100. But yeah, I mean, I don't need it for a whole lot, but still have the fall to play and practice. So I got a goal. There's not a whole lot else to reach for at this point. So winning or top 100 would be, that's kind of the goal for the fall.
It sounds like you haven't had a whole lot of time with family and everything, but is there any reflection in there at all? I mean, you've talked to us many times this year about your struggles. Were you able to get away from it at all? Does it help?
Yeah, you get away from it, and then kids help a lot just because you are always more present with them than when you're just sitting in a hotel room. But I mean, it's also not fun being home that long when every one of your friends is competing. So I don't think you can ever get that far away from it. And I don't know, it's just unique. You go home and people ask you why you're not playing that week, and I mean it's kind of a ridiculous question, but yeah, so it's kind of hard to get away from. So yeah, reflection has been, I've had quite a bit of time this season, most Saturdays and Sundays, to reflect on how bad it's been. So hopefully turn it around soon and not need to reflect so much and just keep moving forward.
Nick, go ahead.
Max, 10 of the Ryder Cup is out there this week. Is that motivational at all?
No part of that is motivational. It's very cool. I love this event. I had a partnership with Fortinet for a while, and the fact that they had, help host this event was really great. And then that was kind of a last minute exit. So to have Procore, what they did last year, and then obviously staying on this year, it's kind of like karma for them. They kind of took a shot at it last year, and now all of a sudden they have 10 of the best Americans in the world, the best player in the world. So, some of these events in the fall which is understandable. The fields are deep, but like not top heavy, but they're really great events. Like the Sanderson Farms event I've loved. This obviously is way up on my list. But they don't necessarily get like the Scotty Schefflers of the world. So I think it's really cool. I know the first year I won here, I played with Rom when he was number 1 in the world, and I thought that was neat. I think it was right before the Ryder Cup. So, yeah, it's not motivational, but I find it quite cool for the event and whoever comes out. I mean, it's going to be it's always a little sleepier than a typical West Coast tournament, but you're going to get like a front row seat to see one of the best golfers you'll ever see in your life. So I think that's awesome.
Just a simple question: why is the Ryder Cup important to a player?
I think anytime you wear the red, white, and blue, it's just the honor of it is as high as it gets. But then also I just think in a grander scheme, it's just a really massive accomplishment. So I think you just can take pride in it. It's like winning a golf tournament, qualifying for that team, or winning a lot maybe in your mind. So if you ever played on one, it's the most fun, coolest thing you'll ever do. So to qualify for it is so hard and then such an accomplishment that I think that's why it means so much to everybody.
Go to Stephanie on the side and then come to Jack.
How significant has this event been in the past for you to kicking off fall success and then like leading into the next season?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I won it when it was like the wraparound season, so it was just an immediate jump-off point. I think it was kind of pre-realizing how important at that time, like the fall was. It was just a bigger chunk of the season. I think a lot of people understood. I didn't either, but it just was like those were my two of my better seasons. So it's like, it's just it just, got you ahead early. I don't think it has like a ton of bearing when it comes like 26. I mean, it's such a long time to go till then. But, you're never, anytime you have a good week, especially a win, I mean, it just helps propel things.
Jack, go ahead.
That question's kind of a good segue to mine. I think 4 years ago, when you got that first win here, life looked a lot different than it does now. I think no kids, even the course was different, all schedule wasn't a thing. Does coming back here, even after life changes, golf changes, does it kind of center you a little bit and give you, comfort going into this week?
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Yeah, it's like probably not like a staple for everybody, but it's been a staple for me. So yeah, I mean, this used to be down in Gilroy. It was my first ever tour start. So this has just been like this event, I guess, and time of year has been a big part of just my professional golf career. So I think that's a good point. It is, it's just like the ebbs and flows of golf. There's a lot of them, but like this event for me has just been a part of each year. So it's always nice. Like I said, anytime I play in California too, I'm spoiled with people. So that makes things great every time I do it.
Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, Max. Just curious, your Ryder Cup experience in 23, first tee, first time you're staring at a ball to hit. What your advice is to the 4 guys on this current team, what that's going to be like. How do you prepare for that? And what was your memory of your first go-around?
Yeah, the advice would be just take it all in. You're going to be nervous, no reason to shy away from it, and then just trust yourself and go play. You could hit the worst shot ever on that hole and you're 1 down. That's it, headed 2. So, yeah, whether you hit the best shot ever or the worst, it just turns into a story. So you might as well enjoy it, look around, laugh a little with your partner. You hear all those great stories these days. Yeah, so I think it's just fun. You'll look back on it regardless of how it goes and just appreciate it because it's truly unlike anything you'll do. Maybe first time you play waste management on 16, but it's way different. Like it's got just a little bit of extra oomph to it, and it's your first shot of the day. So, yeah, it's just fun. So you only get that first time one time, so you might as well soak it in a bit.
Doug?
This is kind of a silly how's your game question since you've been off for 5 weeks, but it seemed like you're hitting the ball nicely with that results toward the end. Where are you right now? You talked about top 100, but is there any part of you that allows you to wonder if you could if not win, do well enough in some of these fall events, Utah, wherever, to move up in the FedEx next 10, next Aon, whatever?
Yeah, I mean, that would be great. I'm trying to just take it one day at a time. Where my games, I mean, some days it's good, some days it's not. Had some really great, played more golf than practiced the last, whatever it's been, 4 weeks. So I have some really good rounds, some not great ones. So obviously it's so different when you play golf tournament. So it'll be nice to see where it's at come tomorrow and Friday, and just, be able to see what the work is done, or what I need to do more of, or maybe there's things that are solid that still feel good. But tournament golf's so different than just playing at home. There's some things that feel really good. There's some things that don't feel great, but sometimes the things that don't feel great aren't necessary. Sometimes they are. So it's I think it's very uncommon for somebody to just feel like everything is firing perfectly. It's easy to get home and try to make everything perfect, And I think when you play a golf tournament, it's the best way to put it is if your fairway bunker play is not great, you can go play a week and hit one. So I think it's easy to nitpick at home. I'll be curious to see how it feels. Put a little more attention to my putting the last 2 weeks. I don't feel like I gave that enough emphasis last season. Or this past calendar year. So it'll be nice to see how that feels. But yeah, as far as swing stuff goes, I mean, it's just continues. I hit it a lot better the last 2 months of the season. I just was so far behind the 8 ball, didn't putt it well enough I had to basically, make way too many birdies. I didn't do that, so.
You were making progress from the NFL,
Yeah, it was pretty easy to make progress from where I started. I moved from a 10 handicap to a 5, so yeah, Golf Digest would be proud. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. It doesn't feel bad. I feel in February, March last year, it felt really bad. It doesn't feel bad, but I still throw up a stinker here and there. So we'll see what the fall and then 26 has to, what that looks like for me.
Sheer curiosity, have you had a chance to connect or meet the new CEO?
Yeah, chatted with him at the Travelers, chatted with him at the Rocket Mortgage, and then chatted on the phone with him a week or two ago. He seems awesome. So he called me. I think he called a bunch of people. So he's very proactive. I think the most exciting part is just his willingness to be with us. I mean, he had a pretty good job, and then 2, his energy towards it and what he sees. I always found that we're such a niche sport, so it's cool when somebody with the background he's got and the biggest sport wants to come here and then has that energy when he does get here. So I think he'll do a really good job. I'm excited to see what he brings, and his perspective on entertainment and stuff is I think very unique to it's the highest level of entertainment is football. So
How would you characterize your outlook? Excited, curious, anxious?
yeah, more excited excited and curious, but curious just because I'm excited to see what he does. Not anxious. I could say just from what I've heard about him, talk to him, and all these things, you can't really have a whole lot of better person coming in to do what he's about to do. So I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know will be well thought out and executed properly.
Did you have his number in your phone when you called?
We did a Teams meeting, so it was.
Just you and him?
I mean, it was just me and him, but somebody set it up. Yeah, they got people for that, I think, when you roll up. I don't think he ever pressed send.
All right, does everybody have what they need?
Thank you.
Thanks, Max.
Take
Appreciate
care.
it. Good luck.